The Singapore Grand Prix has been on the Formula One calendar ever since 2008, but how long does the current deal last for? Well, Formula One announced that the Singapore Airlines will remain the title sponsor for the event up until at least the 2028 season. So after this season, there will be at least 2 more Singapore Grand Prix. There have been rumours about Singapore leaving the calendar, especially with Thailand eventually joining the Formula One calendar as well. However, the Thai Grand Prix hasn't been confirmed yet. Although, of course, the Malaysian Grand Prix used to be in Formula One as well, and that has left Singapore as the sole Southeast Asian nation that remains on the calendar. Indeed, there's not that many other East Asian nations in Formula One either these days. Only the Japanese and Chinese Grand Prix are on the calendar from that region of the world. But yeah, when it comes to making Singapore a global destination, having a Formula One Grand Prix around its streets is very much a key method that the tourism board uses, similar to what Malaysia used to use just over the border as well. And they've seen improved tourism numbers not only for the Grand Prix weekend but also in general as well. A lot of people think that it's an accessible place to go to if Formula One goes there too. Singapore is also unique. Singapore was also the first night race in Formula One as well in 2008 and has remained a night race for the entire duration of it being on the calendar. The only time when it hasn't been on the calendar was 2020 and 2021 because of the pandemic, where Singapore, like a lot of East Asian nations, took a very hard line on immigration during that time. However, it returned in 2022 and it's remained a fan favourite ever since, and personally I think it's a fantastic race. It's also one that's an incredibly demanding one for the drivers, being the toughest physically of the year, not only because it's such a long race, normally around 2 hours compared to the hour and a half or less for most other Grand Prix, but also because of the intense heat and humidity that the drivers experience as well. But will the contract be extended beyond 2028? Well, that's what a lot of people are wondering when it comes to the Singapore Grand Prix. And it's fair to say as well that things right now are booming in Formula One in terms of the global fan interest. So from that point of view, Singapore really wants to have its place on the Formula One calendar. There are 24 spots and there's only going to be 24 spots for the foreseeable future. And with that in mind, Singapore is wanting to be one of those permanent 24 rather than going any kind of race rotation deal that Stefano Domenicali, the president and CEO of Formula One, will ever suggest. They're not interested in that. They want to be on the calendar every single year, and there's no real reason to expect them to drop off. And there's no real reason why you'd expect them to drop off anytime soon, aside from perhaps the cost going up too much. If the cost of the Grand Prix continues to increase, in theory, Singapore may say no. They may deny that an extension, and then instead Formula One goes to Thailand, goes to Bangkok instead for that place on the calendar. But yeah, there you go guys, Singapore is going to be on the Formula One calendar until at least 2028, and I'd be surprised personally if it doesn't get extended further from there. What are your thoughts on the Singapore Grand Prix, guys? Do you like it being on the calendar? Would you rather another track like Malaysia take its place? I want to hear what you have to say in the comments below as always. Like, share, comment, subscribe guys as always. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world today, and let's hope for a great Singapore Grand Prix this weekend as well. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, guys, and make sure to check out our website, f1chronicle.com too. So, see you soon.